In today's video, you're going to get to see a beautiful 1965 Corvette. Hello everybody, welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, then welcome. I really appreciate you being here today. If you've been to my channel before, then as always, welcome back. Thank you so much for the comments that you leave for me, for your thumbs up, for you subscribing to my channel, and also remembering to hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is being released. Today you're going to meet a young lady. Her name is Tia, and she owns an absolutely stunning 1965 Corvette. She's owned it for about 7 years. This car happened to be found in a barn and sat there for about 10 years. The car's been rebuilt from scratch. It's got red line tires and she calls it red and shiny. So without further ado, let's hop in, let's go for a drive, and let's check out this beautiful. Okay, rev the engine. Honk the horn. Okay, turn her off, Tia. Pay extra for that little feature. Come on out. Tell me what you have here, Tia.
I have a 1965 Corvette, affectionately known as Red and Shiny.
Beautiful. What a lovely name. I wonder why you call her that. Absolutely stunning. How long have you had her?
I have had her, I guess, about 7 years now. She was in pretty rough shape when we found her. It had been an insurance write-off.
Really?
Had been out in the rain, so she took a little work.
Where did you find the car?
We found it at a dealership in Toronto. They had found it in a barn, apparently.
No way. Like in the US or in Canada?
No, here.
Right in Canada?
It had been stolen.
Oh.
Written off. The insurance company paid it out, and then I guess whoever stole it had parked it in a barn, left it out, it got rained in, and 10 years or so later, somebody found it.
Who steals a car like this? Isn't that right?
A joyride.
But still, that's just stupid. Oh my gosh. What a gorgeous, gorgeous machine. It's got to be one of the most beautiful cars around.
It's a very iconic look.
Oh, definitely. Everything about this car, it's like the American E-Type Jag.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And people will complain to say that one's prettier than the other, but hey, they're both gorgeous. That's a little bit prettier than that one. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Oh my God, absolutely beautiful.
We can coin yours orange and shiny.
Okay, it doesn't feel so bad then. It's just as a sort of a token prize. In terms of the car itself, like the rims, everything would have been like original to? They
are not original, they are correct. Some are reproductions, but everything is correct to the period.
And I love the red line tires too.
Yes.
You gotta
You
have
kind of
those.
have to.
You have to.
You kind of have to.
Incredible.
The couple things we did do though, added the seat belts, obviously,
Okay,
the shoulder
yes.
belt, because those weren't there. And although the radio basically looks correct, it's in fact a new radio. It does have Bluetooth and
Like the retro.
Yes,
kind of version,
yes.
I think. But the dials in that, again, all in the original
yes,
car would have
yes.
been the same dials?
The
Same-
dials, I
same
believe,
setup?
are original, just, you know, refurbished.
My Lord.
New carpet, seats were the same, just refurbished.
Just beautiful, Tia.
Thank you.
You are the talk of the town. when
I
you drive
am,
this
aren't
thing.
I?
And you drive her everywhere.
I
you say.
drive her everywhere. There's no point in having it if you're not going to enjoy it.
Good for you.
She goes to the grocery store, you know.
Yes, but you know the problem with that is when you go to the grocery store with a car like this, it takes you an extra half an hour or two because people want to chat about the car.
And you can only really do one stop because you can't stop and lock your purchases up. There's nowhere to put them. So it's one-stop shopping or you carry it with you.
True enough, true enough. Well, I guess you save money that
There
way,
you
don't
go.
And you can use the rest to pay for gas for this thing. So, wow. The lines on this car are just incredible.
Yes.
Just incredible. Beautiful. No matter which angle you look at her, right?
And I think when people think of old Corvette, this is what you picture in your mind is a,
iconic.
you know, and the red even as well.
Oh, yes. It just pops. And also the exhaust, where it is, everything else, it just looks the part. And this always, to me, reminds me of like a shark.
Yes.
Doesn't it? Just
yes.
the way it kind of bears down on you. It looks fast standing still.
Yes.
And very few cars can get away with
Yes.
that. Beautiful. Can we take a look at the engine?
We sure can.
Do you want a hand?
No, it's fine. It's fiberglass, so everything is,
Really?
you know.
Original? Oh gosh. Bloody hell, Larry.
Come, my mechanic,
come,
Larry,
come
who
on.
is
He's
also
a
my
little camera
husband.
shy. He's your husband.
He's my husband,
just thought it
also
was
my mechanic.
Some guy you happen to grab.
He just follows me around.
Yes, yes. You know she married you because of your skills with the car,
There
right?
you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, what a machine. And you built this.
I did. I cleaned all this up. I did this motor, tranny, all underneath the car.
We added power steering and power brakes
Yeah.
because
It helps.
it's not fun to drive.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
okay going straight, but to try to park without power steering,
She's
it's
a little
not
heavy,
fun.
that's for
Yeah.
sure. Now, no air conditioning or anything like that, correct?
No air.
No.
Right.
The
What
roof
a-
is never up, so air is kind of a waste anyways.
True. Yeah, I'm like you. If it looks like it's going to rain, then we shouldn't be driving. it.
Exactly.
Why get her dirty unnecessarily? So this fan setup, no electric fan on this thing, Larry?
No.
All original, and she's cool enough. She's
Yeah,
no
absolutely.
problem.
It's a mistake most people make. Usually the factory
What were you saying
fan and
about
rad
the-
system.
the
Usually
fan?
I find
Sorry.
with most of the muscle cars that we've built over the years that the factory fan and shroud and rad is more than accurate. It's when you get rid of the shroud and you know, put a flex fan on the car, that's when you start to have all kinds of heating problems.
Okay. Hey, what's this little ornament there? What does that say?
Our,
Baseball Canada. Okay.
Our son played for Team Canada baseball. It was actually
Hang on,
drafted by
Team
the Reds.
Canada.
Yeah.
Team Canada, and he was actually drafted by the MLB, played for the Reds
Well, hang
in
on
the
a second.
minor
Why don't you
leagues.
bring him so I can get his autograph? He's at least somewhat famous.
He's in Windsor right now.
He's in
playing
Windsor
baseball.
coaching. No, he's coaching.
Oh, that's
He,
fantastic.
2 elbow surgeries kind of ended his career, so now
That
he's
takes
coaching.
the romance out of it.
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Darren.
Oh, magnificent. Congratulations, Darren. Incredible. You must be very proud.
Very. Baseball aside, he's a good kid. He doesn't have quite the appreciation for these that he should, but we're
Yes.
working on it.
Okay, it'll come, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
he's more of a Hellcat SRT.
Yes, yeah, with Bluetooth and all the bells and whistles. I
Exactly,
get it.
exactly.
Or
Yes,
good
that-
music for that.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
I hear you. Well, hey, listen, if it ain't the Eagles, it ain't music. So that's the way I look at life. Here's a question. The wipers here, they originally, again, they would sort of cross over one another. That was the original design.
Correct.
Amazing. Beautiful. So how much space is there in the back?
More than you would think. There we go.
Oh, wow.
But if you sort of lift this, you know,
So
you can get a
so
fair
you
bit
can't get into
underneath.
the trunk at all.
No.
This is it. This is
This
the
is
way to
This is it.
access it. Oh,
This
I'm
is
with you
it.
now. Okay.
Well, you have,
And
you
you gotta,
have-
hey, hang on
you
a
have the
second.
space
Do
under
you have
here.
enough speakers back there, Larry?
Yes. Well, you know, music, eh?
Yeah,
Well-
well, you and your what? Rap music and stuff?
No. See, this will come out and there's some bits in here.
Oh, I got it.
The
Yes.
usually all kinds of storage.
But you must know, when you're driving, unless the music's loud, you can't hear
Sure
it
enough.
with the
Yes,
wind.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, yeah, so you do need that little
Yes.
few extra speakers.
A little
in there.
bit.
Now, the roof itself is not a power roof; it's a manual roof.
It is a drag her up.
Yeah. Don't worry, you don't have to.
Oh
put
no,
it
it's
up. That's
just pull it up. It's no big deal.
okay. Yeah.
All right. So that
And
will-
then
Beautiful.
this comes up. And it
I
just
got
clips
it.
in there.
How cool is that? And did you have to rebuild the roof and everything else, or?
Actually, no, we didn't replace the roof on this.
So this
Because
is-
we knew it would get very little use.
Yeah.
So,
But this is the original roof when you found the car?
yeah,
This
just
was-
cleaned up.
Yeah, we cleaned it up a lot.
Wow. Again, they probably never used it either, right?
No.
'Cause who does? Like, what's the point of having a convertible?
Just if you happen to be out, I have put it up a couple times.
Okay, if you get caught.
Yeah, if you get caught. It's
Yeah.
sunny when you leave and then out of nowhere.
You know what? I never take mine out because it takes half an hour to do the damn thing,
Yeah.
and then it takes another half an hour to put it away. By that time, the rain's over.
Yeah,
So
only
I
a
don't
couple
bother.
times. If you keep moving in the rain, you're okay. You don't
Yeah.
really get wet. It's when you have to stop at a light or
Then you get
Then
soaked.
you get
Yes,
soaked.
for sure. Okay, we can put it back down. That is really a smooth operation, isn't it?
yeah, just give her a push. There you go.
Wow. Look at the finish and the fit on the car, though.
Considering it's, 57 years old.
Yeah, but that's just extraordinary. Did you have to do a lot of realignment in the body and the structure of the car when you found her?
No, they.
Oh, gotta move closer again.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, sorry.
It's like you're married, isn't it?
Well, why do we want to be together?
Yeah.
They had painted the car because, like she said, it was left in a barn for 10 or 20 years.
Right.
They had stripped the engine and tranny out of it.
Okay.
It was in pretty bad shape. The dealer that got it painted it because it was atrocious to not paint
Got
it. He
it.
figured he'd get a lot more money for it.
Yes.
But we still had to redo all of the interior, all the engine compartment, all underneath the car.
Amazing. What an absolutely gorgeous machine this is, though.
But again, fiberglass, so rust is not
so
an
the
issue.
entire car is fiberglass, and that's the way Corvette had designed it, just
Yeah.
for lightness
Yeah.
and,
And
And
everything
even
else.
still, they're
Yeah.
fiberglass, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Amazing. What a beautiful machine. Okay. Can I take a look a little bit closer inside here?
Absolutely.
So here again, the old glove box, again, all stock. This is the way the car
Yes.
would have been. I love the dials in this thing. So perfect. And this car's always been a standard manual car,
Yep.
never automatic.
Never automatic. We put power windows in it.
Oh, so that wasn't there before.
No.
So the power windows, so these knobby things are just decorative then?
Well, these are
They
the
will
vent
move
windows.
the vent window.
These are to open the door.
Right.
The power window switches.
Oh
are right
gosh.
here.
So the original never had power windows. You added those additional.
The original car, you could buy the car with. That's factory set.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. Very cool. All right. Shall we go for a quick drive then, Tia?
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Oh, listen to that. Okay, we're going to go out these doors here, or not
Okay.
the exit there. You gotta smile every time you
How
drive. I
can
see
you
it in
not?
your
How
face.
can you not?
Okay, we'll turn left here.
I rarely get through a ride without somebody waving, high-fiving.
Of course. Giving you a smile.
Yes.
And we'll turn left again at the stop sign.
And a lot of, oh, my dad had one of those when I was a
Yes.
kid, or
You know what? That's what I love about classic cars. It really takes you back a
it
few
does.
years.
Everyone has a memory.
You do. Oh, the engine sound on this is fantastic.
Yes, it's very nice.
Now, could you always drive a stick shift?
Always.
Good for you. So you're a
Always.
car girl.
I am a car girl, yes.
Very nice. So what was the very first car you had?
Are we going straight?
Yeah.
The very first car I had, my parents purchased it for me. It was an Omni. Do you remember the Omnis?
Omni. What year
I
is that?
believe it was an Omni. I can't even tell you what year. It was a
Was
horrible
it a
little
Ford
car.
Or Dodge or Chrysler?
Yeah, it was a
something?
Chrysler, I
Chrysler,
think.
Yeah, the
The
name's
first car I purchased for myself was a Toyota Celica,
Okay,
and I drove that for a couple of years
right.
in high school.
Celica's a cool car.
It was a cool car.
Oh, yeah.
Took a year off after high school, worked 2 jobs, blew all that money on a Supra.
You are a car girl.
And then
my
it
gosh.
gets worse.
Oh,
It gets
no.
worse. then I was going to college at night, working full time.
Where'd you go to college?
Sheridan College.
Oh, good for you. A little plug for Sheridan.
Yeah,
You noticed
Sheridan
my little...
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Sheridan College, took my ECE at night,
Yes.
and again, blew all my money on a 1981 Corvette convertible.
Oh my God.
You know, I was 20 years old, so my insurance payments were a mortgage payment.
Yes.
Probably one of the silliest decisions, but you know,
Oh.
you get it out of your system, you've had one, and then it was another 20 years before we got this. So
So hang on a second. So your whole criteria of finding the right partner in life was somebody
the
that could fix cars, right?
Exactly. And that's why we go old school, because the newer ones, everything's electronic. You
True
really, there's not much you can do yourself.
And they don't make you a smile as much as these things
Well,
do, right?
now my daily driver's an SRT. I have a
Right.
Dodge Durango
Oh,
SRT,
that's a
so
cool one. Yes.
you know the daily driver kind of does make me
Yes.
smile too.
It's comfortable as
Yes,
well.
you still get that little rumble.
We do, and we live in Canada, so you got to drive according to the weather. And,
Exactly.
all that kind of stuff too. But
Yeah.
oh wow, a magnificent machine. Just the sound of the engine. You
Right?
almost don't need the
you
radio.
you just don't get that sound anymore. And it wouldn't be the same if it was automatic. It needs to be a stick.
For sure. And you're doing a grand job shifting as well, right? So
A
That's
lost art, really.
It is. It is. And it's so rare. I mean, when I met you the other day and I said, you know what? It's so rare that we actually have women,
Yes.
enough women who want to talk about their cars
Yeah.
and their passion. And as soon as I met you, I thought, oh my God, I got to have you. It's just amazing.
Our son, side story, but our son had a Mustang,
Right?
bought it himself with his signing bonus. Then we upgraded for him. We got him a 5-liter Mustang, which was his dream.
Okay.
So he was living in Arizona playing baseball.
Right.
So we had two choices in stock Mustangs. Oh, we can't get through the Bread and Honey
Now
Festival.
we're going to turn left. See
Okay.
that white car coming out there?
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to turn left.
So we had a choice, yellow automatic or a white 5-speed with the rally stripes.
Turn.
So he chose the white 5-speed.
Okay.
So we ship it down to Arizona for him. Gets there. Of course, he has no idea how to drive a 5-speed, never driven one
Okay,
before in his
right.
life, but
Yes.
quickly learned and wouldn't be without one now. Loves to drive a stick.
For sure.
Certain cars just demand a stick.
They
In
do.
fact, he has a 1975.
Right here, actually.
He has a 75 Corvette.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes. Which was automatic,
Uh-huh.
and Larry converted it to a stick car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That engine sound is just lovely to realize. Because this is where I was hoping that we could meet
Oh,
this morning.
because it's the Legion, so it's for
Yeah.
the Bread and Honey Festival.
I
Yeah.
guess it's part of it.
It might be a staging area. Oh, it's the beer garden.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's the beer garden.
Oh, how cool is that? Let's get a little bit of that in. Nice.
Are we back up this
Yeah.
way? Yeah.
Let's follow the road. And then we'll turn right at the traffic lights.
The Bread and Honey Festival should have a. Oh, at the lights. The Bread and Honey Festival should have a classic car show.
I think they do it. Oh, she goes too.
We'll just give you a little taste
Yes,
there.
yes. Good thing I was holding this tight. 'Cause,
We did modernize the brakes as well,
yes.
just for safety. Authentic is nice, but safety has to come first.
Definitely.
How long have you had yours?
Coming on 10 years.
Yeah?
Yeah, it'll be 10 years next year actually, which is kind of cool.
And why an MG? Just
know what?
always an MG fan, or?
No, not even. It was something that I always loved. Like I remember as a kid, and I've told a few people when I was probably 6 or 7 years old.
Right.
I do remember sort of walking on the way to the school. There was a doctor's office, and he
Right.
had an MG. And I always remember
Okay.
sort of standing there looking at this, ogling this car, and think, one day I'll get one of
Right.
these things. Because in England, you know, they were kind of rare
Yes.
to see those things. And I thought, one of these days. And then when I saw this car, I fell in love, and I thought, what the heck? I just went for it. I didn't even tell my family.
Yeah.
I just bought it, drove it home. I said, oh, look what I got. And I picked up my kids from school in it too, and they're thinking, what the heck's this?
Why,
We
Dad?
had
Why?
No idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. And yes, I could not part with her now, and it just brings me so much joy, just
Yes.
like you. Right?
Yeah.
When you drive a car like this, it's just so much fun. In so many ways, it's a stress relief as well. Because
It
when
is.
you're driving, you don't think about anything else.
It is.
Just kind of enjoy the moment and make the most.
And
of
you're
it.
sort of, I find, because it is old school and not everything's electronic and rear cameras and drives itself, you sort of just focus on driving.
You do.
So you're not worrying about other things, you're just focusing on your car and your ride.
Absolutely. And you focus on shifting the gears at the right
Yes.
time.
And you
all those-
listen for things. I find anyway, I don't watch the tack, I just listen and I shift according to the
That's
sound.
right.
And
That's right. So we'll go straight and we'll turn back into the street. Just
by the beer store here?
Yep, just
Okay.
before the beer store. Boy, that engine sound is just so sweet.
And not a bad ride. It's not too
It's a beautiful ride.
not too rough.
No, it's actually quite smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tight in the right spots, and yet it just handles beautifully. And I love the steering wheel. It's just so cool.
Yeah, that's the correct steering wheel. Oh,
Oops. There
let
we
it
go.
out too. He tells me to let the clutch out, and I let it out too fast.
Hey, you know what I didn't forget to do? The lights. Never actually got to see them right. So they
Oh,
work.
okay.
They don't work. Okay,
Yes,
they're-
no, they do.
They
So
do? All right, come on then.
Maybe
ah, he's just focusing on the lights. So yeah, Larry picks at it. Oh, this is wrong and that's wrong, but overall, she's pretty good. She's got one lazy eye that's a little slow.
Oh, that's magical. All right, closer.
I put 2 new motors in mine.
That's just poetry.
Yeah.
The way that happens. Very.
And then I
That's
had
just poetry.
one of them
Beautiful.
failed, and
So-
we drove it.
So first of all, Tia, thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Always happy to share her.
No, but you know what? As I said to you, like it's such a joy to meet the young lady who's passionate about cars from the very beginning, if
Yes,
I may add, right?
yes.
And I think that's just priceless. I love the license plate as well because every combination of Corvette's probably been
Yes.
taken, right?
Yes.
This is so cool. So thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
I greatly appreciate it.
All right.
All right. And again, I don't really like doing these cars that are prettier than mine, but hey, I'll make an exception.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So that's